elevator music. Oh, can I put my notes back up here? Let me see. Yeah, I can get my notes. me, me, gonna be a supermodel. Hey guys, come on in. I'm not doing that again. I gotta do that again. Alrighty, we in there like swimwear, guys. Okay. Oh, wait, I gotta turn this on over here on IG. Let's go to IG and turn that on. Hey guys, we're on IG. Let me see what other notes I want to put here for myself. It's perfect. Perfect. What else I want? Let me see. Yep. This is what else I want. Where I can stay. The stream y'all got it going on, y'all. Stream y'all this. Oh my let me get out some elevator music. Me, where my elevator music at? Let's see. What my music? They give me a little elevator music over here for y'all. Listen to it. I got it going on over here. What is this? Right. Hi guys. Little dance pop for you. Little dance pop music for you. Let me write this down. Hey Sylvester. Hey guys. Hey her. If you stay or if you leave, hit a like for me, please. Y'all know I can't hit my own. Y'all know TikTok don't let us like our own stuff, baby. So I'm fighting for my my cyber life over here on TikTok. Hey guys, it is Coach Portia. Y'all want to get into it? Y'all want to get into it today? Hey. So I'm gonna go over a few questions. We'll go over some frequently asked questions about getting into this industry that I get so many questions and some questions that you guys may have as well before you get started in this industry. I'm Coach Portia. For those of you that are new to my platform, this is day 2 of me going live, showing my face. Anyway, so guys, I'm Coach Portia. I am an instructor. I'm a specimen collector and instructor. I'm a teacher. I love to mentor. I love to train. I love to teach. I have been training for the past 9 years since I've been online. So And this season, and for the past 2 years, I've been teaching and helping others get certified as specimen collectors to start their own mobile testing business. Guys, I know a lot of people sell courses. I don't sell courses. I create winners. I have a proven track record. Everything I do is intentional, period. And anything that I put out there, anything that I'm teaching someone else, I know that they can be successful with it if they put in the work. Anything you do requires work. When you go to work, your 9 to 5 or whatever, it requires work in order for you to get paid. So it's the same thing with this industry, guys. But if you are sick and tired of working for other people and you just want something of your own, you want to try to build a legacy, start somewhere, right? This is the perfect skill for you to add on because it's a recession-proof industry, guys. So when you get certified as a specimen collector, you will be doing urine screenings, okay? Collection, urine, okay? And when you do the urine screenings or collections, you're actually going to send those specimens off to the lab. But we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so guys, the industries that, well, there's so many industries that we that need urine screenings, workplace screenings. I guess we'll say that, workplace screenings, right? So we know that anybody in the transportation industry, guys, this is what makes this industry recession proof. If every company in the world, thank you guys for the likes. Thank you guys so much. If every company in the world decide, you know what, we don't want to do workplace screenings. We don't want to do pre-employment. We don't want to do reasonable suspicion testing. If it's an accident, we don't want to screen our employees. No problem. But when it comes to the Department of Transportation, when it comes to anyone that has a CDL license, when it comes to the industries of trucking, aviation, railroad, public transportation, and the school bus, they have to get tested. It's mandated by law federally. I'm good, Yolanda. Thank you. It's federally mandated by law that these industries get tested. I need y'all to understand what I'm saying here because it's very important that you understand what you tapping into and why you should if you are on the fences. Okay? It's recession proof. If trucks stop moving, the world stops. This industry will continue to expand, right? How you gonna get your stuff from the TikTok shop, right? No matter how many people are getting laid off from their jobs, no matter what businesses may be shutting down, when it comes to compliance, it never stops, right? So over 300,000 Black women lost their job since July. 180,000 Black men have lost their jobs since July. This is something that you need to be telling everybody about because everybody does not know about this opportunity. There are people that work for Quest, work for LabCorp, work for different labs. They do not know that they can start their own mobile testing business or have a brick and mortar, right? I've trained several students. They went through my program. They work for the lab. They didn't know until they seen my video. They was like, I didn't even know I could do that. And one of my ladies, I think she said she had been at the lab for 23 years, right? She did not know. No one is talking about this. And to tell y'all the truth, I don't even think it was really meant for us to know about it. I'm just going to put it out there. It wasn't. Because how could this be in plain sight? Like, right? Listen, I found out about this because I'm in trucking, right? Me and my husband started a trucking company over 2 years ago, right? So I was trying to find out how to be a consortium, guys, recession proof. Anybody in the transportation industry, anybody in the transport that has a company and they have employees, they have to be enrolled in a consortium. Listen to me, please. We have to be in the consortium. We got to be in that consortium. We pay, it's only $99 a year, but anytime pre-employment testing, they getting money from us. Random, they getting money from us. quarterly. They're getting money from us. Reasonable suspicion. They're getting money from us, right? So I'm like, damn, these people are getting a bag. Like a bag will continue to chase them down because I'm looking at numbers, right? I'm thinking about the big numbers. Okay, $99 a year times 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000. Do the math. A bag is always chasing them. So I started doing research. Okay, let me find out how to be a consortium because, baby, listen. But upon my research, I stumbled upon this. Me becoming a consortium, it was gonna only feed my belly. Let's just keep it real. Nobody else. But me, I have to be in a position where I'm able to reach back and pull other people with me. What are the qualifications? You just have to take the course. Once you take my course, you'll be qualified to start your own mobile testing business. That's the only qualification. You don't have to, have a degree, no medical experience, nothing like that. You're going to get all the experience. You're going to learn everything you need to know in my training. Okay. So, guys, once you get certified and go through my program, you'll be qualified to do collections for non-DOT as well as DOT. Okay, guys, I'm live on multiple platforms, so I'm looking over here and over here. So yeah. Okay, so guys, you have the gas and oil companies, utility companies, electric companies. Guys, you have anybody that works for the medical field, anybody operating heavy machinery, construction workers, education, sports, professional or college level, government sectors. Guys, the list goes on and on. It goes on and on. There's a bag out here to be got. The start of my classes, it starts at $400. So if you want to get into my course, it's only $400. You'll be certified in both DOT and non-DOT. And it comes with the mocks. I know a lot of companies do everything separately. So the DOT, and have y'all looked at the prices? Like they there. I understand, because you can, this is something that you can really build and put your whole family on, have multiple locations or whatever, because once you get certified, you're free to operate in all 50 states for 5 years, right? You don't have to renew your qualification, but every 5 years, okay? So understand, but they have DOT separately, qualification, non-DOT training separate. They have the mock separate. So everything is separate. My course comes with the mock, DOT and non-DOT. Now, I could split it up, right, for a quick money grab, like DOT, non-DOT is $250 and DOT is $300, right? But I know that does the people a disservice. Like, why would I do that when I know that does not help you? Although I know people cheap, people don't really want to spend no money, and they'll do it. But what's the use of having one foot in and one foot out? That ain't gonna help you, right? And I ain't chasing no money. It is what it is. I ain't gotta chase no money. So I'm gonna give you what's right. And that's what's right, right? So you don't want to get a call and they're like, hey, we need you to come do some DOT tests. You're like, oh, I can't do that. I can only do non-DOT because I was cheap. Listen, you wanna own a business, you wanna be your own boss, you're gonna have to spend some money. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to spend some money. The many things as I do and have learned how to do and qualified to do, baby, I didn't have to spend a lot of money. You see what I'm saying? But I'm a person of value. Nobody can take that from me. Whatever you learn, no one can take that from you. You see what I'm saying? You got to put yourself in position, no matter what's going on, you gonna thrive because you're constantly learning. Through knowledge and understanding, a man creates wealth. Anyway, so let's get into these questions, guys. Let's get into the question. Oh, anyway, I digress. Now, where was I? Okay, let me cover a few other things right quick. Okay, so in the transportation industry, when you get certified, you are needed every time a company is expanding. Pre-employment, companies expand all the time. If they want to go fast, they go by themselves. You want to go further, what you do? You bring other people with you. Name of the game, expansion. So pre-employment, guess what? You're needed. And for DOT testing, guys, we're charging $125 plus for DOT testing. Yes, yeah. They got to pay what they weigh. It's just, it is what it is. in the trucking industry, we already know we gonna pay. It's just, it is what it is. It's a money grab out here. You know, it is what it is, right? So you're needed. Wait, I got a comment, guys. Hey, girl. She on my YT. She on my YT. Hey, Lucas. She on my YT. Okay. Is that Charisma or no? So you're needed. Okay. At random, you are needed. Like, damn, I'm needed out here. You ain't got to go out here and ask nobody for no seat at the table. You're needed because you put yourself in a position to be needed. Hello? Okay, so you got pre-employment. You got random, reasonable suspicion. You're needed. Post-accident. You're needed. You're needed. Hello? Every quarter. You're needed. Every 3 months. You're needed. Hello? Return to duty other. So let's say, for instance, you get into this industry, you just deal with one company. You got one company, and let's just say they got, let me use my phone. Let's say they got 100 employees. I'm going to keep it low. I don't be wanting to scare people. 100 employees. You know they got 100 employees, okay? Say, for instance, if they are a new company, they're having a hiring event. They're hiring 100 people for DOT testing. Now, if they have a hiring event, they got 100 people, then you can give them a discount if you want to, right? Because more equals more. No problem, baby. I do it for $80. No problem, right? They're having a hiring event. So if you do 80 times 100, that's $8,000. Okay? $8,000. And you know that this is DOT, and they have to get a test every quarter, every 3 months. That's 8 G's every 3 months, minus the money that you're paying to the lab. Thank you for the badge, because this is how this works. When you get certified, you'll have a list of labs. In my training, I have a list of labs that you can partner with, right? These labs are going to send you your supplies. They'll send you cups. They're going to send you your CCF forms. They're going to send you bags, right? Your FedEx mailers. And guess what? You don't even have to pay to ship the specimen back. You don't even have to pay for shipping to receive your supplies. These companies are very smart. Don't get it twisted. They're making money too. Okay? But they need us to make a bag. They making a bag, but they want to make a bigger bag. And the way they make a bigger bag is do what? Bring somebody with them. That's the name of the game. Expansion. That they understand that they can't be in New York and North Carolina at the same time. They understand that Miss Lucas over here has a different type of vibe and a different type of network and a different type of hustle. Right? They ain't hustling like that. So they need different personalities and people that's going to go out here and make it happen. They understand it, right? So they're charging us a fee to do the analysis. They don't love us and they just want us to make, we just love y'all so much. We want y'all to make some money. No. Hello. We helping them make money and save money at the same time. AI is taking over, guys. Companies don't want to fool with employees. Employees are a liability. Period. Y'all know that. It's the truth. Get out your feelings. It don't matter what you feel or think. You would think they want to help somebody feed their family. They don't care. You got to care. So you got to do what you got to do and stop depending on these people. Hello. So they want to be able to make the money without the risk. Every company wants to expand. Hello. But it will cost them billions of dollars to open up 30,000 new locations. You know what the type of money they're gonna have to pay to do that, to oversee that type of project? That's a lot of money. The labs close at 5 o'clock. They got banking hours. They not open on weekends. Hello, they not open on weekends. No holidays. Them post accidents in the middle of the night and over the weekend, reasonable suspicion, they missing all that bread. They not touching it. Guess who touching it? We touching it. We're touching it. One of my students that was a first responder for a helicopter crash, she made over $1,800 for 3 collections. Hello, they didn't get the whole $1,800, but they got the fee that they charge. You see what I'm saying? So it's numbers. More equals more. If they're getting $1,800 per collection site, us, then they're making $54 million in a month. Guys, hello? These people ain't crazy. They're smart. Hello? So they don't really want to fool with the people that they're hiring because you're not making us any money. And you lazy, you doing TikTok videos, you not doing your work. This is what they saying. Come on now. You think they don't care. But I gotta pay my condo. So but my mortgage due. So my baby need medicine. So they don't care. They don't care. They're finding a way to make money and manage their money. And they don't care if they cut you out or not. Let's just keep it real. They could care less. Y'all hear me? They could care less, right? So thank y'all for the badges. So they like, damn, you not bringing us anything. Hey, girl, you're not bringing us anything. Nothing. Yo, you ain't using your unique gifts, creativity, nothing. You ain't got no hustle. We paying you to be here. But us, the PhD holders, poor, hungry, and determined. Oh, yeah. We gonna make sure we advertising. We're marketing. We got flyers out. We in the Chamber of Commerce. We in the Black Chamber of Commerce. We're doing events. We're on the radio. We're taking our money and putting it on some ads to make us more money as entrepreneurs. Hello? 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 Go to, you can schedule on my website, love. Hey, thank you, Queen. Right? We're gonna do what we need to do. Guys, it's not something that's just you just gonna come in and make all this money. A blind squirrel can trip over a nut every once in a while. You see what I'm saying? My student Chrissy that made that $1,800, that was her first time ever doing a test. You see what I'm saying? So she couldn't just make that $1,800 and then just chill and get complacent, baby, because you still got to sow seeds. You still have to work. You the same way you got to show up at your 9 to 5 is the same way you got to show up over here. But the bag is out here. My student, let me let y'all hear it, baby, because listen, it's out here. It just takes a yes. You just got to say yes to get your foot. You got to say yes, baby. Listen to it. Listen to it. Listen to it. Listen to it.
We got certified last Thursday. I get a text message from one of my associates from the bus company. She had 32 people needed testing. Testing 18 people. We did about 12 DOT. And the other ones was 9 DOT. That was 1586, right? So good. I think that money come to my account. Lock in. For 3 hours of work. 3 hours of work.
It happened so fast for you. And I was like, Yolanda was standing on some law, baby, law of faith, law of obedience, law of seed and heart. She was marketing. Like, that's the type of energy that you gotta have out here.
The money is out here. Tell you, that was easy $1,500 for 3 hours of work.
Right.
Where do you make that at?
All it takes is a yes.
Mm-hmm.
You say yes, God do the right
money. My funds is. My money was funny, but I'm like, God, you gotta make a way. He did just that. So I'm thankful, I'm grateful. Yeah, I better get on the board. I'm telling you, you try to work above the people, want to work for yourself.
And I was saying, I don't sell courses, I create winners. Period.
Period. This is the thing. She had just took her mock exam. But Yolanda was marketing before she even got certified, baby. She had got her website, flyers. She was marketing before she even got qualified, right? She put her flyer on social media and somebody contacted her to come and do those tests. But she had just got certified. She had no lab set up or anything. So she linked up with somebody else that took my training, Chrissy, and Chrissy helped her, right? And all she did was say yes and market her business. You got to be willing to do it, though. Guys, What are you gonna do when you come to work and they say we don't want you anymore? Hello, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do after 6 months of trying to find a job? And they say, well, we're not hiring. You're not good enough. What are you gonna do? You're gonna continue to be complacent when you see what's going on out here? What makes you think that you can't, you putting in the work at work already? You ever do it? At the end of the day, this is a skill that you need to add on while you at your peak. Do what you want to do with it. It's certified. You certified for 5 years. I will hope you don't sit around and play on it and just let it sit there. Okay. Anyway, these labs are smart. We helping them make money and save money and make money at the same time. This is why one young lady commented on my post. She said, I've been trying to get on at the lab. They're not calling me back. I went to school for this, that, but I can't get a job. Are they really hiring? No, they don't want employees, baby. Y'all, employees are a liability. They want partners. So why would you fight for a seat at the table when you can build your own? Why would you want to go somewhere and let them pay you pennies on a dollar? One young lady that took my course, before she took my course, she was working for a lab, right? She was a main contact for all these 500 companies. I'm like, damn, girl. 500? Like, you got it going on. She said, Coach Portia, since I started watching your live videos, I started paying attention to the invoices, right? She did 100 collections, 100 collections. And she said, I looked at the invoice. Guess how much the invoice was for? Guess how much the company got paid and how much she got paid? Comment below. Guess how much she got paid and the company got paid? Guess how much? Guess how much she got paid and the company got paid? Come on, y'all on here. Come on. Don't be scared. Comment below. Y'all be on here trolling everybody and bullying. I know you coming. Yeah. $10,500. $10,500. She said, and she got $90. $90. Not even that much because she ain't working for 8 hours. $90. But it went to them. It went to them. So anyway, that's why, guys, when you get into this industry, yes, the labs that you link up with, they may want you to service some of their clients, right? But I'm going to tell you this. If the money don't make sense, don't do it. I'm doing the same thing you're doing. If I'm going to let you pay me pennies on a dollar, baby, I could have just worked for somebody. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, guys, when you get into the industry, you don't need a physical location. Let me go over these questions. Do I need a medical background to start this business? No, you do not. What kind of tests can I offer in a mobile setting? Urine screening, of course, DOT, non-DOT, oral, hair, right? And you can go to my website. Oh, you know what? That's what I want to do too. I'm gonna probably do that later. But y'all know I have oral and hair. You can add that certification as well. Okay, you can add your oral and hair as well. Okay. That, of course, alcohol. Oh, I got to be careful with the words I say on here. Okay. Do I need to partner with a lab? Yes. Two-way. Well, yes, you're going to want a lab because for DOT collections, you have to have a lab because you need an MRO, a medical review officer. So you will send those specimens to the lab. For non-DOT, you can do point of care testing, which is instant testing, and you don't need a lab for that if the results are negative. If it's a non-negative, then you have to send it to the lab, okay? But if they're negative, then you can keep that money in your pocket, okay? But at the end of the day, baby, you're in business. Somebody gonna get some money somewhere. Somebody gonna get some money. Do I need an LLC? It's up to you. but you don't need one to start this business, right? You can start off but you do need to be set up as a business. So you want an EIN, set up as a sole proprietorship, right? At the end of the day, you want to keep your overhead low. So you don't want to start spending so much money when you don't have to, right? So you don't need a physical location. You're going to do this mobilely. Don't go and put yourself in debt right off the bat. You see what I'm saying? Make your money, get skin in the game. Make sure this is what you really want to do. Make sure you're going to take it seriously. Why would you don't want to run and get an office right away and you're not serious? You know yourself. You see what I'm saying? You know yourself. You know if you a hustler or not. I'm a hustler. Period. Failure's not an option. If I do it, it's going to do what it do. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to make it do what it do. I'm going to work. But you know you. So if you know you, move accordingly. Okay? You ain't got to rush to get an office to show somebody something for aesthetics, for none of that, baby. You in business to make money. And you got to be a good steward of your money, period. Business, whatever. You got to be a good steward over your finances. So whatever makes sense to you. Hello? But you know you. You see what I'm saying? You know you. And you probably don't feel like sitting at an office from 8 to 5. Especially you've been working for people for the longest, baby, you want to be free. Like, listen. Back up of it, baby. Give me some air. I need to breathe. You may not feel like being in nobody's office, in your own office like that, right? One of my students was the same. She was like, Coach, when I first got my office, I was showing up late, leaving early, but she was on Google. So when someone looking for testing near me, workplace testing near me, and they see that she's supposed to be open and she's not there, now it's a problem. You see what I'm saying? When I first started my first business, I had an office. I ain't want to be up in there. You say, I ain't want to be there. I make my money and I went to the house. You know what I'm saying? But my business was different. Nobody was calling me. I'm calling out, right? They had emails. If they want to do something, they email me. But I make my money, go to the house, make $1,000. I'm going to the house, period. If I do it before 9 a.m., I'm going to be at the house. You see what I'm saying? So you know yourself. At the end of the day, you want to get in the game, keep your overhead low, make your money, stack your money, invest your money, repeat. Make your money, stack, invest, repeat. That's the name of the game. Money sitting still is money dying. Money moving is money multiplying. Spend it. Invest it. It ain't gonna do nothing but grow wings and fly. Like, come on now. Google my business, marketing referrals. This is a way that you can, marketing referrals, compliance checks, partnering with attorneys, schools, other businesses. Them compliance checks get your foot in the door. Offering free random testing. You can do that. Why? Because this is your business. You have something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. If you want to get out of the struggle and stay out of the struggle, you need something to sell and for sale, period. I seen somebody on Facebook the other day say they need to make $1,000 real quick. What kind of business can they start? But you need something to sell and for sale. You got some clothes in your closet, some shoes, a bag, something. You need something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business to get your back off the wall. This is your business. You can offer a free random. You can offer a $20 random, a $30 random, a $40. You control the prices, right? That's how you're getting paid. You choose your own prices. Who pays you? The businesses. They got plenty of money. They're not flinching at no prices. They're not flinching. This is what they do. You have literally put yourself in position with multi-million-dollar companies. Hello, not consumers, companies. They don't have to wait until they get paid next week and next month to swipe no card, baby, to write no check. Consumers have to wait. They got to wait till they get their check. They got to wait till they pay this bill. They got to wait till they get paid their bill. They got to catch up with this. Oh, they hope they can do that. Not businesses. They spending that money because they understand it takes money to make money. That's the position you want to put yourself in, where ain't nobody flinching. Oh, that's too high. That's too high. No, I did that one. Not that ain't that type of energy. Swipe. Thank you. That's what they are. That's why, baby, it wasn't no thing for me to leave online and start trucking with my husband for 2 years, baby, because they doing what they need to do. You see what I'm saying? They doing what they need to do. They ain't got time for all the extra stuff. They just doing it. Hello. Okay. Are companies really paying for this? Yes. The workplace testing is a multi-billion-dollar industry, guys. Companies need to stay in compliance with the DOT, OSHA, insurance policies. Mobile testing offers speed, convenience, baby, flexibility. Hello, that's what they need. 9 times out of 10, the companies that you approach are out of compliance. And I can tell you that from experience. They're out of compliance because they're chasing the bag. They don't know when they're going to get a notification that they got to send their people to go get a random. They don't know. You see what I'm saying? How many nurses, it'd be so many nurses complaining that they were put on the floor with 30 patients by themselves, shorthanded, right? If they get a notification that one of those nurses or any of those nurses have to leave to go get a random test. Hold on, y'all. Let me do this. It's been a minute. I got to be careful with the words I'm saying on here. Okay. They're not going to send them off because they need boots on the ground, right? If a construction company get a notification and they got to send 7 of their guys off to go get a test, baby, that's an issue. They need boots on the ground. They got deadlines they trying to meet, projects they have to complete. They want all boots on the ground. So it's like, no, we can't send them, right? When me and my husband first started, he was the only driver. I get a notification, can't go. That ain't gonna happen today. I'm just telling y'all the truth. It didn't happen because he the only person. We got to get this money. We got to pull it out. We ain't got time for that. It happens, but on a larger scale. So we would have got an audit. We would have got hit with 16,000 plus. Hello. Medical field, they getting hit with 50,000 plus per violation. So when you showing up to them, baby, you're not talking to them about something they don't know about. You ain't gonna come to them and say, hi, I want to introduce myself. I do workplace testing. And what happens is I will have one of your workers, one of your employees to urinate in this cup. No, they know what's up. You're not coming to them trying to sell them some type of spray to take oil off the driveway. You're not pitching nothing. You're giving them what they need, making things more convenient for them and helping them stay in compliance so they're not getting hit with those 16,000 plus per violation. Understand? Right? Who's paying you? The companies. How are they going to pay you? Cash, credit card, debit card, Visa, Stripe, Square, PayPal, set you up a business bank account. Hello, set you up a business bank account so you can maybe set up a merchant account, Authorize.net, iHeartland, right? So you can have control over your own money. They may want to write you a check. You see what I'm saying? So you want to set your business up like a business. This ain't, hey, yeah, I do cheap drug. I do cheap workplace tech. No. They respect you out here because you have a respectable profession. This is something that they need. You ain't pitching them nothing. They know what's up. Hello? You got to get, hey, boss, thank you. You got to get out of your own feelings about who ain't going to fool with you or you think you ain't big enough. It don't matter. Whoever answers the phone wins. Whoever's putting their stuff out there wins. Hello? That's it. But if you're quiet, you are broke in this industry. I don't care what you heard, what they told you. You got to market your business. listen, alert doesn't come off like an Amber Alert when you get certified. Oh, John from Chicago got certified. Oh, wow. John from Chicago got certified as a specimen collector. Oh, my gosh. And there go his number. Let me call him. That's not what happens. That's not what happens. I don't know why people be thinking that's what happens. That's not what happens. Don't nobody know you because you got certified. Did you get a call? Was people knocking down your door when you got your degree? No. You had to go fill out some applications, didn't you? You had to put yourself in front of decision makers, didn't you? The hiring manager, HR. Same thing here. You got to put yourself out there. You got to market, right? You're going to spend some money or you're going to do it free. Baby, I let my money make money for me because, baby, your money, you tell your money what to do. It's a loyal servant. Your money is a loyal servant or it can be a horrible master. Horrible master got you out here buying stuff. They got you in debt. Loyal servant gonna do exactly what you tell her to do and bring you back more loyal servants to serve you. I keep trying to tell you. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, anyway, guys. So there's multiple ways for you to market this business, but you got to market. There's so many different industries that you can tap into, but it's up. You got to get out here and tap into them, right? You're going to constantly hear me talk about it, but you got to get skin in the game to really understand it. Once you get in it, you got to get in it to get it. You know what I'm saying? To really understand, because there's so many different industries, right? Like one of my students, she got she set up with she said 2 home health centers and 1 treatment center, right? These are the type of things that I teach on. And we talk about the pain points, why they need you, why you are a benefit to them. You see what I'm saying? I talk about a lot of those things in training. And I do a lot of that on here too, right? But she did it. She went to a treatment center, babe. Let me put my best foot forward. Let me go and contact the treatment center, right? So now she's doing business with the treatment center. On the outside looking in, so many people that listen to the negative thoughts, they'll think, why would a treatment center want to fool with me? I'm just little bitty old me. Baby, you just what they need. And you're mobile. Hello? This is why the labs are linking up with us, because they are sitting still. We're touching things that they're overlooking. You some boots on the ground. For real. You see what I'm saying? We're touching things that they're overlooking. So and it's better than them, baby. If they go to sleep and wake up to an extra $2,000, the companies do, because they got multiple partners out here. They're not getting that post-accident money because they close. They ain't got no representatives outside because, baby, they can't pay the people enough to do that. Okay, what is this? They can't pay the people enough to get up out their bed to go do no tests. You see what I'm saying? Okay. No degree required to do this, guys. This is wait a minute. Any questions before I move on? Any questions before I move on? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? No degree needed to do this. This is an online course for self-paced learning. Self-paced, right? I have the quickest I've had someone to get done with the course is a week. A week. Most people do it in 2 weeks, right? Depending on the person. But there's absolutely nothing that's stopping you from getting in the training and doing what you need to do. Let's just put that out there, okay? You're going to have a written exam because you have DLT and non-DLT. You're learning both. You'll be qualified to do collections for both. So once you get into my course, you're going to have this written learning material, reading material that you're studying. Once you're done, you're going to take a final exam. It's digital. Everything is digital, right? You have to make at least an 86%. There's no reason you shouldn't pass that test. I have people that have done it in an hour. It's not hard. It's not, right? You may go in there and be like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and don't study. Why would you do that? Why would you play with yourself like that? Like, come on now. Like, let's keep it real. But for some reason, if you go in there and you don't pass it, you go right back, go study, and go back in there and take it again. free of charge. But don't play around with it, man. Don't play. Okay. Once you're done and past that, I have everything step by step what to do. You do this, then you do this, then you do this, then you do that. Matter of fact, I have a welcome video for you. When you get into the course, it said, "What? Stop. Watch this before starting." Literally showing you everything you need to do so you won't be left like, what do I do now? The people that say, what do I do now? Didn't watch the video. It happens. I'm used to it, baby. I've been training 8 years. 9 years, I'm used to it, okay? It is what it is, right? Anyway, step by step what to do. Once you do that, you start studying for the mock exam. The mock. Thank you. The mock exam. The mock exam is where you're studying the scenarios, the collection scenarios, right? So there's 5 collection scenarios that you will demonstrate to me via Zoom when you're ready, right? So you're going to do a temperature out of range, don't refuse to sign, shy bladder, and 2 uneventful collections. The longest video in the mock training is 7 minutes. For the people that can't sit still, but oh, ADHD, it's 7 minutes. That's listen, right? Study your mocks. You schedule on my calendar. We meet up via Zoom, do the demonstration. There you go. Hello. So it's not hard. Once you're done with that, it's like, okay, my next step. Here's my next step. What to do before I start calling the labs. It's set up for you. How to set up your business. The things that you need to do is right there. Boom. How to market. I have marketing strategies in there. I have scripts in there for you to contact lawyers and doctors and physicians, like everything. I have a lot of stuff. If you want to get off into government contracting, I have a video in there for you to get your cage number and stuff like that. But you may not be ready. I know may not. You're not ready for government contracting yet, right? You want to get some skin in the game, right? Be okay with your 10 to 15 customers per week. That's what you're working yourself up to, right? 3 customers per week. If you're charging $125, say if you're doing DOT, $125 for DOT. If you're doing 3 customers per day and you're working Monday through Friday, we're not even talking about the weekend, just Monday through Friday. That's 60 tests per month. That's $7,500 per month that you're working your way up to. Just 3 customers per day. That's not hard to get, but you got to work to get it. You see what I'm saying? If you're not willing to work, guys, and put in the work, I can be honest, this isn't for you. You see what I'm saying? Everybody got to work. You see me, I'm working. I got to show up to work. No matter, listen, and it's a known fact, everything I do, everything I touch, turn to gold. But I still got to work because through knowledge and understanding, man creates wealth. I still got to sow my seed. I still had to learn this business in order to make money. I still had to learn how this goes. I still had to learn the rules, the guidelines, the rules, the regulations in order to teach others. I still had to pour into myself. Hello, and study to show myself approved. I still had to do the work. I still had to learn. I still had to go do the research that wouldn't nobody teach me. I still had to go get those things, right? So I can show others, help others, teach others. People pay me for what I know. Right? Because they book one-on-one calls with me. But I had to learn it. I had to show up to work regardless. 10 people watching or 1. I still got to turn on my camera and go live because I'm an instructor. I offer a course. This is what I do. This is what I'm passionate about. I love to do. So I got to show up every day to build my business. Hello? And you got to show up every day too. I showed up on my, okay, I know I'm tired. Did nobody like my stuff? This is why when you get out into the field, you want to work smart and not hard, right? So when you're passing out flyers and talking to different people, you want to know that people are looking at your stuff, right? That's why you want to make sure you set up an email sequence, things like that, have QR codes where they can go and download your free checklist and things like that. I did a training about that about a month ago, 2 months ago on this platform. I'll probably do another one tomorrow, but it's so many different ways, right? That way, if you decide to build your business while you're working, you know it's working. Okay, they're downloading my stuff. Now you're able to email them because you got them set up on an email sequence. You set up your stuff in one day, what emails will be sent to them for the next 30 days, right? Now they got your information in their hand. Hello. And when they need some, boom, they call you. This is a perfect time to learn a new skill while you're at your peak. You don't wait till you lose your job or get laid off to learn a new skill. Like, who does that? Most people, they say 85% of Americans is one paycheck away from homelessness. So when someone loses a job, what are they doing? They got to hustle to find another job. You see what I'm saying? They're not trying to start a business. What? Who doing that? With no job, right? Because that fear is there. The pressure is there. The bills are there. The fear is there. Ain't nobody going to start no business. Everybody ain't built like that. Everybody ain't built like that. Everybody don't have that type of faith. You see what I'm saying? In their own ability. You see what I'm saying? So this is the perfect time to learn a new job while you're at, learn a new skill while you're at your peak and build it. Expansion, guys. Hire someone else to do the work for you. Everybody don't want to be an entrepreneur. Some people just want to make some money and go to the house. You see what I'm saying? So if you got some work, you have to be an instructor. Become an instructor. That way you can train other people to do collections while you're working and building your business. Hello. They're like, damn, I got 50. I need somebody call me. They need me to do 20 tests. But I can't quit my job for 20 tests. So I already got somebody on call. I'm paying them $12 an hour. What do people make an hour these days? What do people make an hour? $12? 12, 10, whatever. Pay them by the hour. That's all they want. They want to get some money, right? So they got 50 tests. And let's say if you're charging $80, that's $4,000. Let's write it down. 4,000. Don't forget the lab. You got to pay the lab. Let's see if you was paying the lab 12 times 50. That's $600. You got to pay the lab. Okay. And then you paying them 12 times, let's say 6. $72. $72. So you got 4,000 minus 600. 3,400 minus 72. $3,328. Hello. Right? Then what do you do with the money? What do you do with the money? Right? Now, okay, damn, that's what's up. You ain't gonna take your money and go buy no bag. You ain't gonna take no money and go buy no TV. You know, you probably won't go do little something because everybody go buy food. Clean stomach gonna always win. You take $1,500 of that money and invest it back into your business. Ads. Baby, now, okay, you can hire you a virtual assistant. They in the Facebook groups. You just need one virtual assistant on Fridays only to get you some leads. I'm finna put y'all on some game. If you willing to do it while you working your job. This is where you gotta deny yourself. This is where you're gonna have to deny yourself. Because so many people, y'all people ain't even willing to do what the heck I done and what I'm doing still. You're gonna have to deny yourself. You gotta tell yourself no. Okay. So what you gonna do? You say, damn, I ain't going out to eat right now. No, I'm not finna buy no shoes. I'm not finna kick it on the weekend. I'm gonna have to eat at the house because I'm trying to build my business. You're gonna hire you a VA. On Fridays only, I just need you to work 3 hours. They don't charge much, $12. Come on, man. 12 times 3. Come on now, 12, I don't know why I added 36. I just like to use my calculator. $36 for 3 hours. Right? Call to get you some leads. That's what they do. They sending your QR code, emailing it to the customers, to the business, to your potential business partners. Or you can have them to do the leads. Hello? I need you to give me some leads, 3 hours. Then you take the leads. Then what you do? You hire you somebody in sales that can call over the phone for you. That's good in this type of industry. Somebody in pharmaceutical sales. They speak the lingo. They already know what's up. Then they call and they're talking about your business. This is how you build your business. But you got to deny yourself. No eating out. No frivolous spending. Because you're trying to get off of that hamster wheel. Because you don't even know behind your back. They trying to find a way to get rid of you right now. So you got to be willing to tell yourself no. And, you got to deny yourself. Yeah, people, that's the problem. People want too much. You want too much. People be want too much. I bet you got 3 or 4 cars. How many cars you got? You want too much. How many things you got? You want too much. Everybody want to flash. Everybody want to stun. Everybody want to be the all that and look like the all that in a bag of chips. I look broke. Purposely. Baby, you got to be willing to deny yourself. I'm standing on principles. Period. Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to do that? To deny yourself? Oh, Lord. To get where you're trying to get, release all burdens surrounding your finance to get you to your next level. Where you trying to get? Let go of aesthetics. What may look good to other people. Are you willing to let it go? Baby, I release all burdens surrounding my finances. And it feels good. No pressure. Thank God. I think that's a UPS, man. Hold on, y'all. Let me pause this for a minute. Boop, boop, boop. Green giant. Hold on, y'all. I'll be back. All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm back, y'all. Okay. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see the thing behind me? Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Let's see. Mm-hmm. Can y'all see that? Anyway, what I was saying. Oh, yeah, y'all stop playing. Release all the burdens surrounding your finances. Like, what the hell? People don't want to let nothing go. Everybody want to look a certain way. Baby, been there, done that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Spend all the money. But listen, maybe you got to go through some pain. Maybe I ain't went through no pain, baby. I went through some pain, and pain causes change. Thank you, Lord, for pain. Because I wouldn't have changed. I was a fool with money. A straight up fool with money. Ain't say nothing, swiping on swipey. Listen. Swiping on swipey. My husband couldn't talk to me about no money. We're not talking about no money. Don't talk to me about money. It's poverty. No, don't talk to me about that. That's just the type of vibe I was on, right? But I was a fool with money. And the fool and their money shall soon part. Release all burdens surrounding your finances. If it's pressure, let it go. Why are you keeping it? Outside world may think you falling out. Oh, they had a new car. They got a cash coming in. I see they moving. They must be broke. The outside world. think you're struggling, you're falling off. You're actually elevating. Because if you take the weights off a hot air, out of the hot air balloon, it's gonna elevate, baby. That's what it's gonna do. You gotta be willing to deny yourself and stand on some principles. I think my allergies gonna act up, y'all. Okay, let me see what I do here. For my allergies. Hold on, y'all. I gotta blow my nose. Y'all seen it here first, YouTube. Anyway, let me go back to my picture. Y'all seen it here first, YT. That's the problem. Everybody want to be fake it till they make it, but they forget to make it. Like, don't forget to make it, baby. Like, anybody got time about that stuff? Anybody got time about that extra, baby? You gotta lock in. This the great lock in. What they say, September 1st to December 31st. Lock in. Focus. You got 4 months. 4 months to show up, show out, stand on some principles, man. Lock in, sow them seeds, reap the harvest. It's gonna happen. It's a predictive result. I keep telling y'all. That's all I do. I just show up. I stand on principles. I follow principles. It ain't got nothing to do with God blessing me more than anybody else. That ain't got nothing. God don't have no respect of person. You just follow principle. You follow the principle. You participate in the promise. So I'm participating in the promise of God that is for everybody. The kingdom system applies to everybody that apply it. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. God is not a God of emotions. The principles are not based off of emotions. It's based off principle. Nothing moves principle but principle. So if you're going to start your business, you standing on the principle of seed time and harvest. Hello. You're going to start your business. When them negative thoughts come hitting, them intrusive thoughts, you standing on the law. You stand on the law of faith. You're going to have to stand on some laws. You're going to have to know how to speak and what to speak and affirmations, baby, to say. Because I let no negative thought go unchecked, baby. It's getting checked. Period. I am protected. I'm health. I'm wealth. I'm abundance. I'm money. And I always make it. Why would I speak anything else outside of that? When I know my words hold power. Why would I be complacent and allow them intrusive thoughts to tell me I ain't nothing, I ain't gonna be nothing, I ain't gonna have nothing, and I don't deserve money when I am money? There's trillionaires out here, man. Trillionaires. Money is an energy that flows free to all. But the reason why it don't flow to you, because you tell yourself you're not supposed to have it. Literally, people get upset. It be people mad and angry when they see people promoting opportunities on social media. Especially, it be people come on my live with their mess. Their nervous system messed up. Their nervous system is so used to lack, failure, let down, bills piling up, late notice after late notice. So when they see someone else being successful, it goes against what they're used to. So they get offended because they like, that can't be real. That ain't happening for me. So it gotta be a scam. Go to hell. That's what they be saying. Baby, they not like, come on, bro. Like, damn, really? There's traders out here. They got bags for $250,000. Who you think buying them? Who you think they making them for? Baby, come on, man. Y'all stop playing. Trillionaires, billionaires. Y'all stop playing, man. It's too much money out here to be struggle. To struggle. And you are a creator. You should be creating something every day. You are a creator. God created you to create. God created you to create. Why aren't you creating? You receive the downloads and you ignore them. You receive the downloads and you're afraid of, oh, that ain't gonna work. No. Nah, that ain't gonna work. I know you receive them. You gotta receive them. Well, focus goes into the flow. You gotta receive it out. You gotta receive it. It's been many people that had ideas. They say, damn, I had thought about that idea a long time ago, but I ain't go for it. Because ideas like that, they can't just be wasted. Somebody got to get it. So when you get them downloads, baby, you got to run with it. I'm listening. Law of obedience. Because when I received my download to create my training, baby, listen, I just did it. Everything, every step. I didn't skip a step, nothing. I just did it. I would just work. Okay, no problem. Work. I don't understand this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I don't understand that. I'm going to do it anyway. My husband like, babe, are you keeping up with the numbers? Do you know how much money you're spending? No, I'm like, I don't even know. I'm just doing it. Negative, intrusive thoughts. Ain't nobody going, why would you do that? Why are you creating that? Why would anybody listen to you for that? Why would anybody buy that? Doing it. Spend $7,000 on my own money. Law of faith, law of obedience, law of seed and harvest, the law of proportional return. Hello. The law of proportional return. Hello. The quality and clarity of the seed affects the abundance and the speed of your harvest. Proportional return. I ain't just listen, I don't just put stuff out here. When I put my DNA course out the first time for one day, I took it down. I'm like, okay, something's missing. I took 3 DNA courses, 3 trainings, looking and searching for understanding. I'm like, okay, I know you can make a lot of money in DNA, but I can't make it with no understanding. I was trained to train others. Like, what the hell? I was trained to train others and I have no understanding. So, okay, is this across the board is the same. So 8 courses, 8 trainings, my first day of putting it up. I took it down. I'm like, because something's missing. Even though the people don't know something's missing, I know something's missing. I knew something ain't right. Something ain't right. I took it down. If I was chasing money, I would have kept it up. So I followed the law of proportional return. Hello. Made it better. Listen to the downloads. Took the downloads. Took instructions. And did what I'm supposed to. Because my name to me is better than silver and gold. It ain't had nothing to do with the money. It was just about clarity. Because anything I put out, it got to be clarity. It got to be quality. You got to make money with me, period. And you can't make it if you ain't got no knowledge and no understanding. Because what I'm finna say? Through knowledge and understanding, the man creates wealth. So you can't make it if there's no knowledge and no understanding. Hello? And because, man, God is so good. These systems, listen to me. Because I wanted clarity and quality, and I was searching for it. God gave me the downloads on what to do. I know it's God led. I'm like, they ain't got nothing to do with me because who did that? Who did that? Y'all make sure y'all get on my DNA wait list. Who did that? I did that. Damn. It's like I'm having an out-of-body experience. Like, I know I'm doing it, but who doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like that. And because of, man, y'all gotta make some moves, man. Everything is gonna be different. Whatever you do, everything is gonna be different. But for me, I've been creating like crazy. I'm like, where is all this coming from? Like literally, I'm on kingdom time. I'm literally on kingdom time. It's where God collapsed timelines of. Well, let me tell y'all, because I don't want to paraphrase. I want to give y'all the kingdom time explanation. Let y'all see exactly what that is. Let me explain it to you. Kingdom time. Let's see. Y'all ready? Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what kingdom time is. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do this. I'm on Kingdom Time right now, man. Like, bro, Kingdom Time. Okay, so let's go. Kingdom Time isn't just about God's timing, as in waiting patiently. It's dimensions of order and manifestation that exist outside human clocks. It collapsed the gap between seed and harvest with faith, obedience, and alignment when faith, obedience, and alignment are in place. In the natural, you plant, wait, harvest. In kingdom, the seed and the harvest coexist. And when condition aligned, manifestations appear instantly. Think of it like this: a clock that ticks, a portal that opens. Kingdom time is when the portal opens because your faith, obedience, and spiritual maturity meets God's internal plan. Lord have mercy. When I tell you something. When I tell you I'm not the same person, I am not the same person. My character had to catch up with my calling. And it has. Core laws behind kingdom time: law of sowing and reaping. Time in the kingdom isn't measured by clocks, but by seed. Every seed carries its harvest inside. The moment you sow, whether it's finances, discipline, obedience, or forgiveness, you're entered into kingdom time. Law of alignment. Heaven has perfect order. When your heart, mind, and actions sync with that order, you're no longer bound by delay. Delay only exists in disobedience. Ooh, and misalignment. Do y'all hear that? Let me say that again. Let me say it again. It says delay only exists in disobedience or misalignment. Misalignment. Law of multiplication. In kingdom time, harvest isn't equal to seed. It's hello. One seed of abundance can release overflow for generations. What it feels like to enter kingdom time. Acceleration. Things others grind years for unfold for you in months or weeks. Easy. Striving shifts into flow. Doors open without you pushing them. Lord have mercy. Divine setup. You find yourself at the right place, right time, but it's not chance. It's orchestrated. Hello. Compression. What would take 10 steps happens in one. The time between spoken and seen collapse. Example for scripture: Jesus at Cain. Mary said, "They have no wine." Jesus replied, "My hour has not yet come." But Mary pressed with faith. This is for the Bible thumpers. Do whatever he tells you. That faith and obedience shifted kingdom time forward. His hour came early because the demand and the alignment pulled it in. This means kingdom time can be pulled forward with faith when faith meets preparation. How to live in kingdom time daily. Seed consciousness. Every act, word, or sacrifice is a seed that sets time in motion. Stay in alignment. Repent quickly, obey promptly, and don't delay what God told you to do, baby. I don't play. Listen. Obedience is better than sacrifice, baby. I don't play. Hello. Discern moments. These are windows where heaven is pressing on earth. Missing them keeps you bound. Hello, to worldly time. Seizing them catapults you. Woo. Hello. Words set kingdom time. The tongue frames portal. Life and death are just hello. They lie in the tongue. They accelerate or delay your manifestation. So when I looked it up, all the steps that I had done, to complete my training, I'm like, damn, I didn't even realize I did so much. I did a lot. But what would have taken me 1 to 3 years to do, I completed it in 4 months. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. And not only that, guys, I've created 3 other things since then. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I had to look at why am I creating so much? You see what I'm saying? Wow. It's crazy. I don't know how I got here, but I'm here. I'm here. Practice makes perfect. Hello, just constantly practicing, being intentional of what I'm doing, how I'm moving, what I'm saying, understanding that I have power, baby. And I ain't speaking nothing negative. Nothing. Anyway, guys, how did we get here? Let's get back off into this training. I've been on here. Wait a minute. I don't want to do that because it be taking pictures and stuff. Okay, there it is. Okay, 111. Provision. Anyway, guys, if you want to be a specimen collector and start your own mobile testing business, it's $400. See that? Payment plans are available. Sizzle, ShopPay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. You will be qualified to do collections, workplace collections, testing for DOT as well as non-DOT. The mocks come included with that. If in payment plans are available, did I just say that? Anyway. Sizzle, ShopPay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. Let me say it again. Y'all, StreamYard got it going on over here, man. Thank you, Miss Trucker. StreamYard got to listen. StreamYard to change so much. I love it. Anyway, if you want to be a specimen collector and trainer and start your own virtual training center from anywhere you got internet, train your own employees, because what we just talked about, expansion, running your business, building your business while you work your job, hire your own employees, train your own employees, train other people employees. Hello, train people. Sell your own courses as another stream of income. You open up 10 plus streams of income for yourself as an instructor. We need more instructors out here. We do. To reach back and pull other people with you. I just seen the girl talking about how even 16-year-olds, they don't want to work jobs no more, man. They ain't paying enough. Like they need something different. Like people are over the BS. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad they started young, because once you get a job, get bills, then the pressure comes. Let these kids know what entrepreneurship feel like. Get certified and put your children on. Let them work in the office. Train them up. Train a child up in the way they should go. Hello? Because why would you want to put them through the same struggles you went through? Hello? Come on. Don't put that on them. You may have to, if you don't get your stuff together, you may have to knock on the door and live with them. I'm just saying. Anyway, you open up 10 plus streams of income for yourself as an instructor. So you're already getting paid to do the collections. Let's write these down. Let's write these down. So you're already getting paid to do the collections, okay? So DOT, you're getting $55 to $85 per collection. This is your business. You can charge what you want. Hey, I thought she was only on my FB. Hey, Charlene, $55 to $85, okay? This is your business. If you want to charge them $30, you can charge them $30, but don't forget, you got to pay your lab. So make it make sense for yourself, okay? Non-DOT, $55 to $85. DOT, $125 plus, okay? After hours, you're going to charge $1,000 to leave your house, period, because you're dealing with business. If any company call you 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, post-accident when all the labs are closed, get your shine on, because they got the money. $1,000 to leave your house. I don't care. These are businesses that you're dealing with. They ain't flinching at that price, baby. They got millions of dollars. That little $1,000 ain't nothing to them. That's for one person, $1,000, okay? Now that you are a trainer, okay, you're going to promote be like me. I'm promoting my business. Look at my page. I promote. I run ads, all types of stuff. I'm promoting my business because the colleges, they do it. The trade schools, they do it. But the difference between me and the trade school, what I got works. So I'm excited about it. Not trade schools, the colleges. I'm excited about it. It works. So I'm going to tell people about it. Y'all, my training, I'm going to come on live. I'm going to tell y'all about it. I'm going to put me some content up. I'm going to tell people about it because I'm working. Hello, I'm working. So you're offering non-DOT and DOT. A lot of companies offer it separately. I'm just letting you know the prices out here. I've seen non-DOT for $700. Okay, that's 3 streams of income. I've seen DOT for $900 plus. That's the lowest. Okay, that's 4 streams of income. Somebody say, Miss Trucker, I seen your course. I seen that you was promoting on social media on how to be a specimen collector. I want to do that. I've been looking into it for a long time, but the people I've been watching, I ain't really vibing with them like that. But I'm vibing with you. Your vibe brings your tribe, y'all. There's probably been 1,000 people see me. Ain't more than that. I got 25,000 people on this page have seen me promote this opportunity. They may not be vibing with me. They might be vibing with you. I've sown the seed for them to hear it and know about it. Oh, okay, that's something I'm looking to. As soon as they see you, they're like, oh my gosh, that's my person. Hello. Now they want to take your course. Hello, you are an instructor out here. They want to take your course. You're teaching people, helping them get out of the struggle, helping them start businesses, man. Our brothers and sisters are going through the same thing out here. Working jobs and living in a storage unit. Working jobs and sleeping in a car. Reach back and pull somebody with you. Hello? Okay. Then they say, hey, I see you offer your course. How much is your course? I was looking at somebody else, but they was talking about going to the 7-Eleven bathroom and stuff like that to do the test. But you was just did a training showing us the benefits of on-site testing for construction companies. And I want to take your class because they was telling us to go to 7-Eleven bathroom, girl. Marvelous. I want to take your course because they was telling us to show up at the truck stop. And that ain't really make sense to me. I was like, how they gonna shut down their whole operation for these people to use the bathroom? Exactly. Cap. So I want to take your course because I came on your live, Marvelous, and you was giving us the gems, you was giving us the truth, and I want to take your course. How much is your course, Marvelous? This is your course. How much? Hello? Because these people right here, these people, $2,000 is what they offered it for. Yeah. So how much your course, Marvelous? It's your course. You got whoever you want to. That's 4 streams of income, 5 streams of income, mock exams. You're going to have people that go to companies. They went to a company and they took the written exam. Hello? People charge $1,500 a time. That's what people charge out here. I'm just a little different. I'm just a little different. $1,500, whatever you want to charge. Mock exams. How much I've seen the mock exam for $750, right? I charge $175 for the mock. I may end up going up on that though. $175 for the mock exam. That's 5 streams of income. Well, listen, when you start doing something new, guys, it gives birth to new money-making ideas. Yes, money-making ideas. So when I got into this industry as an instructor, I received a download, a money-making idea. Wow. To create the mock preparation handheld session. Oh, wow. That's for people that have horrible anxiety when it's time to take tests. So I offer that. Yeah. I charge $175 for that. No, $150. I need to go up on that too. $150 for that, right? Listen, what God got for you is for you. You're going to receive downloads all the time. You are your own unique person. You own unique gifts that you are only uniquely qualified to share with the world, right? I know for a fact no one else was offering that before I started. They may be offering it now. I don't care. I tell people to do it because your vibe brings your tribe. Your tribe of people not looking for me to do a handheld session with them. They want you to do it. So you do it and charge them $175 or $200. That's your time. You're doing a handheld session with them, helping them get prepared for their mock. So I really should have charged more. But anyway, I love to train y'all. Y'all make sure y'all join my Kingdom Codes mentorship. Join my Kingdom Code community. It's only $5 a month, baby. Listen, learn these principles. Okay, it's linked in my bio. 7 streams. What's that? What's that? Okay, we got DLT, non-DLT. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 6. 7 streams of income. Mentorship. Right? There's going to be people that want to pay $1,500 for their certification list. I had to mentor people that pay $1,500. I'm like, damn, the scammers can get $1,500. Damn. Portia, you need to be going up because you know you're the truth. I'm really that girl. Everything attached to me wins. I'm really that girl. I'm trying to tell you. Follow real with pat myself on the butt. Pat myself on the butt. I'm that girl. Okay, mentorship, guys. You're going to have people that's got certified, don't know what to do, confused, and don't know what to do. They don't need some mentorship, right? So get into this industry, learn, and all by getting, get an understanding. Pour into yourself. Study to show yourself approved so you can help others, right? People will pay you for you. If you're a person of value, people going to pay you for that. Money will chase you down if you're a person of value. Stop chasing success. Become a person of value. I keep telling y'all. My one-on-one started at $300. 8 streams of income, right? You're going to have people that's already certified. Now they want to be a trainer, right? I'd be like, listen, I'm already certified, but I want to take your course. I want to be a trainer now because, you know, I'm going to move to Florida. My daughter, she's going to have my grandbaby. And I want to stay there and raise my grandbaby while mama work, but I still need to make money. So how much? So can I do that, right? From home? I can start my own virtual training center from home? Yeah. Anywhere you have internet. Cool. I want to do that. So I charge $500 if they're already certified. But as you can see, I have a bundle. See that? Where they can get DOT, non-DOT, the mock, and the trainer course for $600. So that's 9 streams of income. 10 streams of income. Then is that you are a trainer and you offer the mock exam. Of course, you're going to sell mock supplies, right? I sell mock supplies as well. That's 10 streams of income. I also offer the fatal flaw corrector training. You can do that as well. Hello. Hey, that's my story. That's why I took my course. You're a trainer. You want to stay home and raise your grandbaby. So that's 11 streams of income, right? 12. You may want to do in-person classes, right? What's not showing here, love? Oh, I'm on TikTok. But I just have this same screen on TikTok. Let me see what I can show y'all. Let me see. I can show y'all on here. Let me see what I got. Let me see. What do I have here? Do I have my courses on here? Can you see that? Can you see them now? See if I can take that out so you can see the bottom. This is what I have on here. Okay. Alrighty. Period. So you may want to do some in-person classes, guys. In-person will be more, right? You may decide that you want to, you know what? I'm going to probably do an in-person class once a month. You know, you may decide you want to do that. You can charge $800, $900, whatever you charge in person to help people get certified. Run an ad, put it on social media, put an ad on the radio. Coming up October 21st at the Marriott Hotel. Come down, get certified to start your own mobile testing business. Right? Price started at $5.99, you know, whatever, right? So that's 12 streams of income, guys. I also do DNA collection. I do hair collection, oral, that's 14, 15, right? And if you want to get certified and add those skills on as well, you can. You can add those skills on as well. Anyway, guys, any questions? At the end of the day, of course, it ain't hard, guys. It ain't hard. It's really just getting you out your feelings. Once you get out your feelings, you can come out here and build. But you got to get out your feelings, man. You got to get out your feelings. You got to know that you more than what the thoughts is telling you. You got to, what you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me take this off. What are you going to do? Because the people they don't want to pay you. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You got people that want to leave the country, can't even afford to leave the country. You got people that want to move, cannot afford to move. What are you going to do? You can't continue to be complacent, man. Complacency. Carelessness is true. You can't be complacent. You can't. You cannot allow fear to dictate and control your whole life. Time go by fast. You wake up, you like, damn, I'm 60? You wake up and you see your babies grown. You like, damn, I thought I was still 20. I can't be 20 if my baby is 20. Time go by fast, guys. You won't be like, I used to want to do that. I remember when I used to want to do that. I remember you done gave all your youth, your energy, your creativity, like all of that to the 9 to 5. All it takes is a yes, baby. All it takes is a yes. If I can do it, you can do it. Period. If your boss can do it, you can do it. You got to be willing. I don't understand where is the like what happens in, well, I can just tell you from my experience from myself, right? When I was 18, I was working a job, right? And I would complain about the job and I would say, I'm gonna have my own business. I don't want to work for nobody. I don't remember that. When my cousin them came down for my mom's funeral, my cousin husband was like, Portia, oh my gosh. I remember I used to take you to work and you'll be complaining like, I ain't gonna work for nobody. I'm have my own business. Da, da, da. And he said, I'd be like, oh, what is this girl talking about? You know, he was like, oh my gosh, you did it. You went out to be this successful woman. And my cousin's like, sure did. Of course, you did. You used to be complaining about that job, saying you don't want to be there. You have your. I still don't remember that. It makes sense, but I still don't remember that. So somewhere along the lines, I forgot that I wanted to be an entrepreneur. But at 18, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to be an entrepreneur. I wasn't. I had to go through some things. I had to try new things. Guys, I've had 70 jobs. So I know exactly what it's like to have a job. I've had 70 of them. I'm not going back to no job. I will go clean houses for $15. Okay. I'm gonna create something and sell it for $1. Do you hear me? I've had 70. They can't do nothing for me. I know exactly what it is. Plus, I know too much now. I'm standing on these principle base. I'm unmovable and unshakable. I can't. The only way I can see myself going back to if I'm on an assignment, if God put me on an assignment, but I hope God, please don't put me. But if I'm on assignment, I'm usually really excited about it. But I don't think so. I don't think God will put me on an assignment because no. But I'm just saying, I know too much. I will have to be on an assignment. Now, when I lost my mom, I did think about going back to a job because I was like, I don't even know who I am no more. So what am I, you know what I'm saying? So I did feel like that. So, but anyway, I can't. I know too much. I know too much to go back. I'm not scared to go buy some chips and flip it. I'm not scared to go buy some candy, baby, because we all sold candy when we was young and we sold the pretzels and you know the magazines they had us going door to door to sell. We did all that. Economics, something to sell and for sale. Okay. So back then I ain't understand the economics. I ain't know I needed something to sell and for sale of service. I ain't know that. You see what I'm saying? But I know now, right? So, and I had to move in order to discover that. 70 plus times I had to move. Move, learning, move, jumping, learning, jump. 70, I'm done. I wouldn't even know what to start, baby. They will fire me because no, they gonna fire me. I'm saying, baby, they ain't gonna keep me on that clock. They gonna fire me because they gonna fire me. I already know. I already know it. It ain't gonna work. At the end of the day, you can do whatever you choose to do, but you got to do something. Don't wait. They trying to get rid of Social Security. They trying to mess with the 401k. They getting rid of Section 8. Medicaid, Medicare, food stamps. Like this is things that people be needing out here. AI, listen. You're gonna have to make a boss move. You're gonna have to make it quick. This is the great shut-in, lock-in. You need to lock in, bro. I'm gonna go. Any questions before I end the live today? Let me show y'all this over here on YT. So who needs specimen collector? Re-entry programs for former inmates. These programs often need certified collectors for testing as part of parole or probation. Homeless shelters. Shelters may require staff or volunteers to be certified for screenings to ensure the safety and wellness of residents. Foster care agencies. One of my students, she's linked up with the foster care agency, so she's doing this. Workers and support staffs working in foster care may need to conduct screenings on parents or guardians as part of custody evaluation. Transportation and logistics, of course. Drivers in the DOT regulated industries, trucking, aviation, maritime, and rail are required to undergo regular screenings, and companies may want in-house certified. HR, those in charge of workplace testing, and y'all see it, I can't say that. Programs can benefit by having staff certified to collect specimens for pre-employment and random testing. So guys, it is out here. So this is the one right here. This is what you need. If you go to the website, this is what you need right here. You see it? You need that one. And you know what? Y'all know what I'm finna do today? My oral and hair certification is going back up. But what I'm gonna do, because I don't offer it that much, I really just I don't really promote it that much. More people in my training, they know about it, but I don't really talk about it that much online. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually finna do a bigger drop on that, and it's gonna end this week, and it's gonna go back up. So I'm gonna do a bigger drop on that to give people the opportunity to add on this skill. More skills equals more. So right now it's 181. So what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna send an email out too to let the people know, I'm gonna actually do this sale for this. What is this? Before I go back up on this. I'll get in here. I'm gonna have to do it on here. Anyway, so yeah, I'm actually gonna take it down to right now is 181. What I'm about to do, and I'm gonna send an email. So if y'all want to add on this other high paying skill, you can do it before I go back up on it. It's going back up to 275. 275. Right now it's 181. I'm actually gonna do a better drop on this right quick. Cause I don't, like I said, I don't promote them. It's more of an add-on. It's good with other, qualifications. It's not a standalone. It's not a standalone business, but adding it with your urine, collections is good. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of it, because it's going back up to 275. Right now I got them at 181. I'm actually gonna drop it to $80. $80 to give the people a chance to add on the skills, baby. Plus, this helps me get more testimonials, baby, because when the people come out and say, look, this is what, baby, period. Hair, $80. In oral, let me put this, I gotta put this in the training and let them know. And I'm gonna send an email also out to my paper. Y'all see what I'm doing as a collector? As an instructor? This, you see behind the scenes. You see behind the scenes. What is this? You see behind the scenes. What's today? Tuesday? It's gonna go back. It's going back up to full price on Sunday. So $80 right now, and then it's going back up to $275 because I'm gonna start promoting it more. But right now, guys, y'all can add on oral and hair for $80. Oral and hair for $80. and it's going back up on Sunday. Any questions, guys? Any question before I end the live? Can I? My allergies, y'all, trying to act up. And these children trying to get a cat. I'm really thinking, I don't know. We've been talking about getting a cat. And today a cat's supposed to come, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know how much is gonna change the dynamic of the household. I don't really know yet. So I told don't get used to the cat, because that cat get on my nerves, it's gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna get up out of here. Anyway, guys, any questions before I end the live today?